Hi there. You have probably been wondering if in this kind of a rural setup people really rent or everyone is a landowner. Right, worry no more, because guess what, by the end of this video you will have all the answers to those questions. So my name is Eunice and thank you for clicking on this particular video. Just as you can see, I'm in a rural setup of a home, and this is what my village homes and houses look like. Welcome to the channel. So in this video I'm going to show you what rentals in my village look like. Here we go. So we start off right from here. First of all, we are on a kind of a busy road. This is what a village busy road looks like. You can see what this side looks like, and of course it goes straight up to the other side. So the mere fact that this is a busy area, it might not look as busy as you think, but yes, this is what busy looks like here. There's a business right away here. So this particular tenant here actually does business, and this is maize or corn, that is how it's called in some of the countries. So it's boiling maize and it's going to be sold right here in the evening, so the customers come around and buy from here. Now come with me and let's check what the houses actually look like. So where do we start up? All right, here we go. So for starters, I want you to see the setup. I think you can notice how every house is aligned from this all round up to that one. So all these are units, and what happens is every unit is owned or rented by a household. But in case a household maybe has many people in that family, and probably they can afford to rent more than one unit, it's all good. You can go ahead and rent one or two or even three, depending on what your pocket has. So I think you notice already there's a power or solar lighting system right here. However, there's a solar system right here. So what happens is this is brought out during the morning hours. It stays here the whole day and it gets charged. So by night the house is lit. They have light in the house. All right, here we go. So there is a particular another unit is right here, and this is just for one family, or if a person is a single person, whichever number of people in that family, that is already for one unit. What happens is they divide the house. I think later on I'll show you what the inside of the house looks like, because they divide the house. So one side is more of the bedroom side, and then the other side is like the common side where everyone can access. So come with me. So it's just a similar thing right here. And also this, so I think you might notice something different on this particular unit. It's more of like the house is well taken care of. I think you can notice a little difference on this house compared to maybe this, or even the very next one right there. Yeah, this is a little more well taken care of. What happens is when a person is renting, it is the duty of the tenant to maintain the house, like to smear, because what happens is, come closer, these houses are smeared with either cow dung, or there's a particular kind of soil sand that we use for smearing, and there is a particular sand that we also use for smearing. So all that is the responsibility of the tenant. But just in case the damage is like severe, maybe the roof is like old, or maybe like the roof falls off, because eventually this lasts for some years, even like 10 years by the way. But maybe after those 10 years, if the roof gets old, it is now the duty of the landlord to work on such. So I think you notice this tenant is actually a very clean tenant. All right, come this side. And then this particular one, now this tenant also decided to make her cooking stove outside. This is just another way of utilizing the inside of the house, maybe just for sleeping, for storage. Excuse me, because these houses are not very wide, so this is just another way of making sure that the inside is like not crowded so much, because some of these people actually cook from the inside of their houses. But this particular one decided to do this as a way of utilizing the space inside in a maximum way. And I think this one, you notice the children are out, so it's evident that there are many family members here. That is why I see a lot of children. Baby boy, Mugati. So this is another thing that I wanted to highlight about. I think you notice somebody actually cooks from outside, and this is also another way of making sure that the inside of the house is specifically left for some other use, like sleeping and storage, like I told you earlier on. Also, there is a solar panel right there for one of the tenants, as you can notice. So right there is also another unit, and then of course here, and then this is now what I was talking about earlier on. I think you noticed this particular unit here. You could want to come closer. So this is a kind of a damage that is supposed to be worked upon by the landlord, not the tenant, because the house is just damaged. That is not the fault of the tenant. That is what I told you earlier on. So come around. Meanwhile, about the space, the middle of this compound, whoever rents here is free to use the middle of the compound for anything. Maybe for drying their cereals, maybe for drying their foodstuffs, like literally anything. You want to host a party, you have the right to use the middle of this house. I mean the middle of the compound. So for the prices per unit, what happens is the bigger units go for a little bit higher price. Meanwhile, the smaller ones, also the prices are a bit low. So because the houses are not of the same sizes, but generally the prices per unit ranges between $14 to about $21, and that is paid in monthly. So guys, that is specifically what rented spaces looks like in my village. Let me know where you've been watching from. What do rentals look like in your setup, in your locality, where you come from? Let me know right here in the comment section, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Once again, my name is Eunice, and this is Nia Actually Paid, guys. In case you had not yet subscribed, ensure that you go ahead and click on that subscribe button, turn on your notification bells, of course, and don't forget to comment and share so that you don't miss every upload that I'll be bringing in here. So from me to you, bye bye.